Alrighty, hello everybody to another episode of Mythic Rewind. I'm your host, Wookie Monster. We're gonna have a short segment. I'm as you can see, I'm all cozied up, because it's kind of cold down in Florida for once. But yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a shorter segment. I don't have the stats for week 4, unfortunately, but you guys can go and see that at your own time on the stats documents channel, whatever you want to call it, on your own. So yeah, I'm gonna get right to it as soon as I can find. There it is. Hope you guys are doing well today. It's been a long week. Sorry I wasn't there for week 4 to stream it or anything. We just couldn't find any producers available at the time, but that's okay. We're gonna look at the week 3 standings and week 4 standings. I'm gonna skip to the week 4 real quick because this is pretty spicy stuff. 3-way tiebreaker on the top division, Division 1, between Salty Mandrakes, Pref No Leash, and Needlessly Large Rods. And then we have a 2-way tie. In the bottom side, it's going to be Argonauts and We Hate Renekton. This is where things are going to get real interesting because, the change is coming through from the previous week. I thought these lower-ended teams were going to spike up and like rise to contest the top teams, but they obviously did not. So now we're in a situation where we're playing really for seeding. And this could go either way, right? We could have Argonauts, by the way, who are facing We Hate Renekton this week in week 5. So I think that's going to determine who really takes the cake in that division, because it is, for playoffs, it is the top 2 seeds of each division. So that 3-way tie in the Division 1 is, this is high stakes here. One of these teams is not going to make it to playoffs. To be honest, like, it's gonna be quite the matchup. I'm gonna get into the lineups for this week in a moment, but I kind of want to highlight, like, this could have gone several ways, and I'm surprised because, as we see here, Salty Mandrakes, they actually 2-1'd Pref No Leash in week 4, and then Needlessly Large Rods got the bye. They were at first place. And doing all the calculations and everything, these are how the standings lined up. Due to average game time, all that, I did all that, and made sure it's as accurate as possible. So yeah, and this is a really big change because I think I predicted that it was going to be 2-1s throughout, if I remember correctly. I was like, everything's going to be 2-1, which lived up to the most part. The 2-0s for Clarity Clear, they got the FF, so it wasn't really a match, but at this point, they're kind of not going to make it to playoffs, but that's okay. They could definitely, especially for, I think, Knowledge Yield Strengths versus Goat, they could definitely still, try to make the best of it in this last week going forward here. But it's going to be pretty much, we're looking at Division 1 for the most part. I think the match between Needlessly Large Rods and Pref No Leash is this week. Salty Mandrakes are facing Clarity Clear. Clarity Clear has a chance to actually does have a chance to knock Salty Mandrakes out of playoffs, which is crazy to think. It's a really wild prediction if you want to take it to that level. But yeah, we'll just get right into the matchups for this week because this is where things are going to get spicy. So as I said, Needlessly Large Rods versus Pref No Leash. This match, I think, was pushed to Monday, so it's possible that we might get a Monday crew together to stream this. So keep on the lookout for that announcement. I have to see with my production team. And then we have Clarity Clear versus Salty Mandrakes. Now this is a match that is going to be shown on October 21st. So I think this will be the one that we stream for sure, if I get the crew together, which I think this match, Salty Matrix are looking really strong. The prediction for that one, I'm going to start off with that one. I do think that Salty Matrix are going to take it 2-0. Clarity Clear have not kind of lived up to what we thought. They did get the free win against Clarity, but it's just not going to be enough. I think that this might be a fun match to watch at the very least. Needlessly Large Rods and Pref No Leash, this is going to be a hard one. Obviously, these two teams are at the top. They're both 9 points. And, it's kind of like how much trust do we have in, both junglers? Because there's a lot of banter. I will say there's a lot of banter between Galliant and Jack. So I'm looking forward to all of that. We do have, this is going to determine, because let's say, for instance, that if there's a 2-0 here, right? If there's a 2-0, let me go back to the standings. So this is like, if there's a 2-0 here between Needlessly Large Rods, let's just say for whichever one, and there's a 0-2 between Pref No Leash, Salty Mandrake's and Clarity Clear. Let's say, for instance, that Salty Mandrake's get 0-2'd, which is a wild prediction, right? It's possible, though. If Needlessly Large Rods or Pref No Leash 2-1, that automatically knocks out Salty Mandrake's. But the condition is that they have to get 0-2'd, which I don't think is likely. But if Salty Mandrake's 2-0s, that means they're at 12 points, and that means that whoever gets 2-1'd or 2-0'd in the Pref No Leash and Needlessly Large Rods match, that means that the one team that tried their best could not get the 2-0 and only got 1 point or 0 points. They're out. They tried their best. They got to this point, and that's it. So it's going to be very, very spicy on that one. I'm looking forward to that match the most. So hopefully we can get a team together on Monday to stream that. So let's see here. We also have the Saturday bracket, which honestly, these ones are more like, okay, who can at least get bragging rights, I guess. We already know that both of these teams. Oh, did I not make a prediction? I guess I kind of didn't make a prediction on that one. I honestly think it's going to be a 2-1 in Pref No Leash's favor. I think that Needlessly Large Rods, yes, they have a lot of, strength, but I do think that Pref No Leash is going to 2-1 them. So Loki and I can disagree all we want, but we'll have to wait till the actual games to see. Moving forward, though, so Knowledge yields Strength versus Oggoat. Honestly, Oggoat and Knowledge, I think they're kind of on equal footing here. I honestly think it might be a 2-1 for Knowledge, just how strong their team has been thus far. We haven't really seen a lot from Oggoat. They do have a substitute for jungle, so that might help, but it's going to be tough. But yeah. And then, so we have We Hate Renekton and Argonauts. I think that this one is more of who wants to be first place and second seed, which just matters in the terms of, okay, I get to face the second seed of the opposite division, which, honestly doesn't matter too much. Both of them do want first place, but I think that I'm honestly going to go for the underdogs here that have been not really first place. Argonauts has been first place for most of the season, if not all of it. So I think We Hate Renekton is actually going to try their best in 2-0 Argonauts. I think just that's my prediction. So 2-0 for We Hate Renekton, the 0-2 for Argonauts. That's my vote there. Otherwise, it's been 2-1s throughout the rest of these. So looking forward to those predictions come true. And yeah, I think honestly this is more like who gets the bragging rights, who for at least the second division, who actually gets first place in that division. But I mean, playoffs are right around the corner, so it's gonna be fun. Uh, as as mentioned before, and just to remind everybody that the oh gosh, where's my calendar? The playoffs are going to be. There's my calendar. Playoffs soft lock on Wednesday, October 26th. They that means that you cannot add any more people to your roster after that point. So please, that is the last day you could possibly do anything with your roster. And yeah, semifinals are going to be Friday, October 28th. That is right before the LCS semifinals or World semifinals. And then we have Starcaster Finals, which is Friday, November 4th. And yeah, it's just one or not November 4th. I didn't change that. I think I changed that on the schedule. I don't know why I didn't change it on the Discord, but I will get that correct date for you in a second here because I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, is it? Wait, is it? No, that doesn't seem right. What did I put it at? I don't remember what I had said. Need to look at the team captain chat again. Because I know we said that the... Yeah, so it's Saturday, November 12th. I need to change that in the rulebook as well, so I'll go ahead and do that. Saturday, November 12th, and then the semifinals is October 28th. So there we go. We got that situated. Those are going to be fun. I'm excited for playoffs. I think that it's going to be a fun time. We'll just have to see who enters playoffs at this point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if honestly, this has been an exciting regular season so far. It took a lot of turns. I did not expect things like this to happen because I mean we've had some of these teams for a while now, and then new teams like Salty Mandrakes just taking the top of this standings right here. That's incredible. I'm glad that we got to see them in action. Definitely a strong team. So please do not underestimate any of these teams. And then, yeah, we do have the TPO teams down at the bottom. That's going to be an exciting match to watch. I think that is the match that is happening this Saturday. Yep, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So for Friday, we are going to watch the Salty Mandrakes and Clarity Clear battle. And that's at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, is going to be TPO We Hate Renekton and TPO Argonauts. And then possibly Monday is going to be Needlessly Large Rods versus Pref No Leash to kind of end week 5 and get us into playoffs. So this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a interesting season. I hope that everybody has enjoyed it so far. But to the teams that pretty much are out of the competition or have gotten their bye weeks for week 5, it's been a ride, but you guys tried your best. I think that it's going to, at least you tried. I think that's the message I'm trying to get across. At least you tried. But yeah, it's been fun. That's all I got for Mythic Rewind week 5. Unfortunately, I don't have stats. It'll look real quick, see if he did them real quick, and maybe we can bring up some of them, but I don't think he got the week 4. He's getting him in now, so at your leisure, go ahead and look at those stats. Make sure you prepare for week 5, because this is kind of, I think this is probably the most exciting week, honestly, just to see who gets into playoffs in the Division 1 for Friday, so. But yeah. This has been Wookie Monster, and I'm gonna sign off, and hope to guys see you on the streams for this weekend. They're gonna be fun, so please tune in for that. 9 p.m. Eastern Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Saturday, Division 1 and Division 2, respectively. So I'll see you guys later.